Hey everyone, and a special shout out to all my brothers out there. Today, we're talking about something really important that many of us tend to ignore: our knees. You know that little twinge you get when you stand up, or that stiffness in the morning? Don't just brush it off as getting older. It could be an early warning sign of knee osteoarthritis, and catching it early makes a world of difference. So, let's dive into 5 key signs you absolutely should not overlook. First up is pain. This might sound obvious, but the type of pain is what matters. Early on, it's not a constant, sharp pain. It's more of a dull, aching sensation that comes and goes. You might feel it especially after you've been active, like after a long walk, a game of basketball, or even just a busy day on your feet. You might also notice it when you're putting weight on your knee, like when you're climbing stairs or getting out of a chair. The key here is that the pain gets better with rest. If you're finding yourself needing to sit down more often to ease that ache, pay attention. It's your body sending a signal that the cartilage in your knee, that amazing natural cushion, is starting to wear down. The second sign is stiffness, particularly morning stiffness. Do you ever wake up and feel like your knee is locked up or just won't bend properly? It might take a few minutes, maybe even up to 30 minutes, of moving around before it starts to feel normal and loosens up. This isn't just about being tired. This stiffness can also happen after you've been sitting for a long time, like after watching a movie or working at your desk. You stand up, and your knee feels like it belongs to the Tin Man before he got his oil can. This happens because inactivity allows fluid to build up in the joint, causing it to feel tight and inflexible. If this gelling phenomenon is becoming a regular part of your day, it's a significant clue. Sign number 3 is a reduced range of motion. Think about it. Can you fully straighten your leg? Can you bend your knee as far back as you used to? Maybe you notice you can't squat down as low to pick something up, or sitting cross-legged on the floor has become a real challenge. This loss of flexibility happens gradually. The inflammation and changes within the joint can physically block its movement. You might not even realize how much motion you've lost until you try to do a specific activity, and find yourself thinking, "Wow, I can't do that anymore." It's a subtle change, but it's a clear indicator that the mechanics of your knee joint are being compromised. The fourth sign is a bit more audible and tactile: creaking, grinding, or popping sounds. The medical term for this is crepitus. When you bend or straighten your knee, do you hear or feel a crackling, crunching, or grating sensation? This isn't the occasional pop that everyone gets. This is a more consistent sound that you can often feel as well as hear. It's caused by the rough, worn-down surfaces of the cartilage rubbing against each other instead of gliding smoothly. Imagine rubbing 2 pieces of sandpaper together versus 2 pieces of silk. That grinding feeling is a direct result of the protective cartilage deteriorating. So if your knees are getting noisy, they're trying to tell you something important. Finally, the 5th sign is swelling. You might notice your knee looks a bit puffy or larger than the other one, especially after a day of increased activity. This swelling, sometimes called water on the knee, is caused by an accumulation of excess joint fluid. It's your body's inflammatory response to the irritation within the joint. The swelling might be subtle, just enough to make your pants feel a little tighter around the knee, or it could be more pronounced. It's often accompanied by a feeling of warmth in the joint. This isn't just simple fluid retention. It's a sign that your knee is actively inflamed and struggling. So, let's recap those 5 early warning signs. 1. Aching pain that gets worse with activity and better with rest. 2. Stiffness, especially in the morning or after sitting. 3. A decreased range of motion, making it hard to fully bend or straighten your leg. 4. A grinding or popping sound and sensation called crepitus. And 5. Mild but persistent swelling or puffiness around the knee. If any of this sounds familiar, please don't ignore it. I know it's easy to say, "I'll just deal with it," but acting now can dramatically change your future mobility and quality of life. The first step is simple. Talk to your doctor or a physical therapist. They can properly diagnose what's going on and create a plan for you. Early intervention can include things like targeted exercises to strengthen the muscles that support your knee, weight management to reduce the load on the joint, and other lifestyle adjustments that can slow down the progression of arthritis. You don't have to just accept knee pain as a part of life. There are so many ways to manage it and stay active. Taking care of your knees is an investment in your future freedom and your ability to keep doing the things you love. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information was helpful and empowers you to take control of your joint health. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content to help you live a healthier, stronger life. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or experiences to share. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.